Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we went to the moon. So we went to the moon, we did some things at the moon, and we got some cheese ore, we just got some quests done, and we found the dungeon. So today, if you can't guess, we're going to be going to the dungeon and hopefully finding the tier 2 rocket schematics, and then we can come back and start working on some other stuff. So that is the plan. Now we're gonna want to have some stuff with us. So one, I'm filling up the oxygen. I think we might want to have a little bit of a friend with us. I think he'll work and protect us. We need more torches. We need a lot more torches. We're gonna need, oh my gosh, are you full yet? It's like 25. Nope. How? 27. All right. I wasn't, that's a weird number, but okay. So our oxygen tanks are full. We need more glowstone torches, so we need more glowstone. That's something that, do I have seeds for that yet? I do. Alright, cool. So, let's take a look at glowstone. We have a lot of glowstone torches, so I want more. Because it's gonna pay off in the long run. That should be good. And let's go ahead and put just some of those in there. Alright, so we have food, we have our magnet. Pretty much everything we need. And then the only other thing that we're gonna want is, do we have any like golden apples? We have a bunch of golden apples. We have a good bit of jeweled apples, and just take a bunch of golden apples. So things to kind of make sure we don't die. We have destination moon. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. And that's just to demonstrate that, hey, this goes to the moon. And I guess we're pretty much ready to go. Let's teleport to the moon. And we're at the moon. Alright, so we come out here, and the moon is peaceful during the day. Now, where is our... It's the other way. It's right over there. So I went the wrong way. So we need to go to the dungeon, and the dungeon's not going to be fun. Reason being is the mobs in this mod pack are completely and utterly devastating. Especially when you kill anything with a life bar. So any quote-unquote boss monsters just makes that worse. They get stronger, faster, more deadly. One of the biggest things we need to watch out for is creepers. Creepers are the worst things for us. Because of John Cena creepers. So here is the dungeon. We're gonna fall pretty slowly. We're gonna get down here, and these guys are gonna die in the sunlight. We should be able to kill most of them in one hit. But let's just hit F7, and we're gonna just kind of do one of these. And there are spawners. There should be spawners all over this place. And let's retreat. And I want to light this area up just so things don't spawn. This is why I wanted torches. I wanted a lot of torches. So dimlets don't really care about right now. None of the stuff I really care about. We got some dehydrated carrots from a zombie. That's kind of funny. Kind of cool. So let's kill these guys. Like I said, creepers are the things that we mostly need to watch out for. And yeah, like you. Even the space creepers can be John Cena creepers. Now we can break these spawners pretty easily. And let's go ahead and turn on our magnet. Get rid of some of the stuff. Alright, cool. So dump the loot boxes in there. We have unlit torches. Those are useless to me. Most of the stuff is just your standard dungeon loot type things, so it's not necessarily useful. And so let's just light everything up. Creeper spawners need to go as soon as possible. And I wonder if we can see on the map where we're going. Yeah, we're going right there. So, all honesty, we could just like break into this. If I was actually mining the correct direction. Yeah, right there is the boss room. Yeah, there's lava there. That's the boss room. So we're just gonna be going around in a circle basically. It shouldn't be too bad. So let's just kind of do one of these. Alright, that's a spider. Spiders don't matter too much. They're not that bad. I don't know what that was a spawner for, but yeah, we should be able to live from spiders. Oh my gosh, you're bugging out a little bit. There you go. That's how you die. So yeah, looks like we have a bunch of spiders up here. Let's just crossbow him. Doesn't really matter. There's a creeper. He dies. Let's just get as many torches as we can. So, it's a funny thing. The specters, the little ectoplasm guys, what are they called? I could kind of see them. They're spirits. Yeah, that's what they're called. They suffocate. Alright, another creeper spawner. Of course. Why does it have to be creeper spawners? Break that. And I think we're getting close to where we need to be. So awesome. Yep, right here we go. So this is the boss room. We can hit F7, and as soon as we walk in, the boss spawns. Boss will despawn whenever we exit the room. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to preemptively eat a jeweled apple. Because I believe these give you... they do not. Never mind. We're going to take golden apples as well. So this is the boss. He likes to grab you and throw you. And shoot at you. But with our crossbow and, well, everything, he's pretty easy. I wasn't expecting that to be quite that bad. And we got the tier 1 dungeon key. So that is incredibly important. But let's make sure that the quest did its thing. It did. So we just need to get the tier 2 rocket now. So right here is the room of the chest, and what we have to do is take this awesome key and unlock the chest, and we get rocket, tier 2 rocket schematic. So that is not a guaranteed. It's actually kind of annoying. It is not guaranteed that you'll get a tier 2 rocket from the first chest. It is actually random chance. It is completely random. And we're just going to dig through here, because it'll be faster. But yeah, so that was the dungeon. It wasn't too bad, all things considered. And now we just need to go back home, which is... Oh, hey, that is a cave. Yeah, this way. So that was the moon. I don't really want to stay here. We did have to just kill a boss mob, so normal mobs are going to be a little bit worse to deal with. Not too terribly, but they will eventually get really bad to the point where with the number of nether stars you need in this mod pack, they would get to the point where it's not worth it. So let's head back to our base, and we can start looking at what everything entails. So dislocator pedestal takes us right back to our terminal. Perfect. So put this stuff away. The dev null is not terribly useful anymore, and we'll keep the torches in there. Everything else can go ahead. I do want to see, did I accidentally put any of the loot bags? No. Alright, cool. So we'll put all this stuff in here. And then I'm going to put the loot bags over here. So the tier 2 rocket is going to require some stuff and some things. And it's going to be a lot of work, to be honest. But we can go ahead and look and see what it requires. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy down like right here. So we can put the schematic in here and unlock it. So now we can do the tier 2 rocket. If we look at the tier 2 rocket, some of these are terrible to make. They're just going to get worse. I'll be honest, but let's see, tier 2 rocket. So this guy, we are going to need another nose cone, which is heavy duty plates. Tier 2 heavy duty plates, which is compressed meteoric iron and heavy iron plates. Boosters, which requires more fuel, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So I am going to work on that between episodes. And for the time being, I think what I want to do for the rest of the episode is I want to start working on a farm. So we've talked a little bit in previous episodes about no, I don't have any blocks. Let's get some blocks. Cobblestone. Alright, so we talked a little bit about this in previous episodes, and I kind of want to re-emphasize just how bad it is to set up a farm. So it's actually not as bad as it could be. Luckily, we don't need to use these guys. We just need harvesters. We need a lot of harvesters. And we're also going to need a fluid trash can for all of these guys. So I guess trash can. We're going to need really that's about it. We could do some other things, we might do some other things, but for right now that's enough to get us started. And then the only other thing that we'll probably want is eventually we'll want some sort of compactor or a crafter. A tier 1 crafter could be good enough. But that requires a machine frame, and we haven't quite made one of these yet. We need the rock wool, which I believe we've got. Let me see. There's stone, torches. Let's go ahead and use our normal torches. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forgot to go get some more lapis. We need lapis. Let's see. What's the usage? We need lapis to get dense lapis so that we can make lapis. Yeah, and then we need the lavender seeds. Okay, so we need uses. We need what? 4 of those, so we need 20 lapis. Let's see if we can't go get some more lapis. So a slight detour because I forgot about that. So let's get a dev null, or rather our. Okay, what are they called? Oh no, I saw it was in here. That's where it was. So let's grab that and let's go to the nether. And here's the plan. We're going to go find some lapis. We'll dig however much we need, all that kind of fun stuff. We're gonna get some lapis and get the lapis ore so that we can then make the lapis the lapis seeds. And what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna set up harvesters for each little farm, and then what we'll need to do is we'll actually need to go ahead and get let's see, I don't see any lapis over here. Let's come over here and see. Is that lapis? That is lapis. Let's turn our magnet on. So how much does this get us in ore? 2 there. It gets us 2. And we need like 5? Question mark? There's some more lapis. So that is more than enough. Alright, that was easy. Let's just do that. And yeah, so back to the seed stuff. So the plan is basically this. We will set up a harvester for each little field. Each field will only have 1 set of crops. Now, we could put upgrades in those. We might. I don't know. We'll see how expensive the upgrades are. I don't want any of that stuff. We'll see how expensive the upgrades are. And the main thing that we're going to do is we're going to take all of that stuff and decide, okay, what's the best way to use this to get ore? Alloy smelter gives you 2. Sag mill does not. Okay, so smelting it. That should be good. Alright, cool. So, there's a bunch of lapis. And we'll just pressure chamber it and all that fun stuff. So, we'll set up the harvester. And each one will be harvested and then piped around to wherever we need it. And what we're going to do is we're going to use crafters or compressors. I think crafters would be a better plan. And we need one of these, and we need our wand, which is probably over here. Yep. And I'm going to take the clipboard. So the idea is that we have lapis now. We can't get Certus quartz anytime soon, so that was just to finish off that set of seeds and just letting things grow. So go ahead and put that stuff in there. Wand of the forest, and this guy can go in here. Alright, so yeah, the basic idea is that we are going to be harvesting everything and then turning it into whatever it produces. So, for example, if we come down here, we have earth essence. If we look at the uses of earth essence, this is something that we're probably going to want to keep. It does make dirt, it does make clay, it makes cobblestone and sand and gravel, and it makes the infinity cores, catalyst. So these are things that we'll probably want to just kind of let be. However, things like electrochain only makes electrochain. So this is something that we want it to just go ahead and craft. And that's where the crafter is going to come in handy. Handle up to 2 recipes, and we'll want a crafter tier 3. And basically, it's just more electrochain. It's 1 machine frame, a bunch of compressed iron, or compressed crafting tables, and electrochain. So that's the idea. Now the harvester is pretty cheap. It does require plastic, which is not bad in this mod pack. I gotta remember that. Plastic isn't bad in this one. Machine casings are easy enough. gold, Z-Logic controllers, shears, and dark axes. So nothing too terrible, honestly. We don't have any yet. And then we're going to need fluid trash cans, which are just trash cans. They're easy. What else are we going to need? We're going to need power. And that is a little bit of a concern. So what we can do, honestly, I wonder if this would be enough power for anything. It produces 4,000 RF per tick. So we might just take this guy and put him into the dimension. Let's see if it actually works. Because we don't really need it. Oops. So let's head to the last millennium. And this is where we're going to have everything. So over here, the way we're doing it is we have an ender generator with a bunch of ender lily seeds, and we just don't have to worry about it. But this doesn't work all that often, so it doesn't really matter. But this guy, it still works. Cool. So that's what we'll do for power. We'll set up windmills. I can't remember. These are bad to make, aren't they? Yeah, they require a lot of energy tablets, which are just annoying. Eventually, those are going to be really easy once we have access to the, what is it called? The alchemical... Is it the alchemical chest? Which requires a spirit binder. That's not going to be fun. That's actually not terrible, but it requires magnesium. Which is Saturn. So we'll see about that later. But let's go ahead and look at our quest book. So that is stuff I'm going to probably work on off camera. Just to get everything kind of taken care of. We need a bunch of things. And I don't want to sit here and just kind of go through the crafting. I don't remember if we made rock wool yet. We have. Okay, so we've made rock wool. Can we make the machine frame? These guys, so we need 9 of them. We need shiny. That's right, that was the issue. We don't have much shiny, but we have enough. So I just want to make sure we don't have a machine frame. We have the resonant, but that's not the one I mean. So 1, 2, 3. So we make those. I just want to make sure we don't have them sitting around anywhere. So then we use these to make, so we're going to need a lot of these later, but these are also our EMCable. That is the nice thing about a lot of this stuff is eventually we're just going to use EMC. And it's just setting up farms to get EMC. So we need Enderium, Signalum, and a hardened machine frame. Now, did we happen to make one of those? It's been a while since I've recorded this, so nope. Alright, so to get the hardened machine frame, hardened, let's just do harden that doesn't work. Okay. If I do it like this, yes. Alright, so the hardened machine frame requires a basic one, which is Invar, energetic alloy, gears, energetic alloy around, so we're going to need 2 of these. And that is around iron gears. So just grab a bunch of iron. We have 7,000 of it, so not like it's that much of concern. And we'll go ahead and make the machine frames, and then I'll kind of prep everything else between episodes. So we need the vibrant. And the big thing that I'm going to be prepping is trying to get everything for the Tier 2 rocket, because I want to go to Mars. So with that taken care of, what else do we need? We need bronze, ferrous. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 4 glass, 4 invar, and a machine casing. So we'll need some steel, invar, and glass. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steel, not electrical steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Capacitors times 4. What goes in the middle of the machine frames? I don't remember. Oh, it's only 1 capacitor. That's right. And then it's. Why aren't you? Okay, you already did. And then iron bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we need to fly over here. Put that all in there. This guy gets to make one of these, and we just need a gear press for that. Oh hey, can I access that from down here? I certainly can. There's the Ferris gear. Alright, cool. So that is everything we need. And if I can actually, I don't know, move. So we'll get that, all these lasers will come online. It shouldn't take all that long. It does require a lot of power, but it's not that much. It's only 500,000. It should take no time at all. And what else do we need? We need 2 signalum and inderium. So we have the signalum. How about the inderium? We have the inderium. So then the other thing we need is wood. We're going to need a lot of crafting tables for all of this. Now, is it double compressed for the crafters? It is it is compressed for that one. It is compressed for that one, and then okay, it's just compressed. So we need about that many. All right, this should be done. Just throw that back in there. It makes the harden. That requires 2 million, so it'll take a little bit longer, but not that much. How are we doing for power? We should be fine, to be honest. Yeah, it's literally just using a little bit because we're doing stuff. Ender lily seeds. That's completely and utterly full, so let's just do that. Cool. So with that taken care of, because we could also use these compactors, and that just makes a 2x2 or a 3x3 recipe, but that's not always what we need for a lot of these different things, so that's not what I want. Now, electrotine and iron, we need that. And we have some, let's get a little bit more, because we need 18, which is ironically exactly how much we're going to have. So just cook that up. Is our machine frame done? About halfway. Alright, so basically we set up this. And there we go. And then this guy is just electrotine, this, that, and then I believe the machine frame is a, let's see, let's find where is it? Is it Theta? Yes, Theta, RF Tools. Do we ever have to make the crafter? Nope, okay. So, Kappa is locked. So we need the Philosopher's Stone. What's the recipe for that? Okay, so the Soul Crystal is where we get that. And that is not a fun recipe. Not to mention we need the dire crafting table, which is not fun to get anyways, so this is almost done. We'll have our tier 3 crafter, And we'll probably eventually need more of those, but for the time being, we're going to be just kind of holding back on a lot of the stuff. So there's Crafter Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. So let me just put this guy down for a second. You guys can see what it's all about. So basically there's a bunch of recipes. You can set them all. There are fast mode, slow mode, what it does with the redstone. You can tell it to remember the current items in the internal and external buff, so you can forget the remember layout. So this will put, it tells you where to put the crafting operation, where it puts it, and keep will keep one item in every slot, and that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff with this. It's super useful, very powerful tool, and we'll use that later. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know we didn't get that much done. We took on the moon dungeon and we talked. The biggest thing that we needed to do, so we have this guy. These are also the crafters with this, but these only do one at a time, and so it's not as good. And then I can take all of these, and then we're just gonna pop up back over here and turn all of these into the next tier, which is over here. So I kind of forgot that I needed a little bit less than that, but usage, let's do that. And there we go. So recipe, I don't know why it does that, but it does. And we can make just a bunch of all the essence. So the plan from here is next episode, I hope to have enough of the components ready so that we can work on going to Mars. That would be nice. And then the other thing that we're going to want to do is relatively soon set up all of our farms. And then start getting just basically passive item generation. So that's the plan from all of that. And we'll just kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and turn these into Imperio, because I believe that's what we need more than anything right now. Eventually we'll have this set up, probably with another crafter. I think we can use a lower tier crafter. Crafter tier 2, yeah, would be fine. So yeah, that is the plan. Potentially going to Mars next time. Otherwise, we'll be just kind of setting up a farm for magical crops and going from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!